At MedsPLUS Consulting Pharmacy and Wellness Center, you're not just a number. We offer individualized care for each of our patients, plus prescriptions.
Is there for any and everyone who wants a special touch with their pharmacy needs.
Call or visit today for a free consultation.
Bringing the pharmacist back to the community, MedsPLUS Consulting Pharmacy and Wellness Center.
Visit MedsPLUS Consulting Pharmacy and Wellness Center in downtown Birmingham at the new South Federal Building.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, and welcome to this week's MedsPLUS Medical Minute. I'm Dr. Pauline, and today we're going to talk about something that affects all of us, immune health. So many of you know that we're about to head into what we used to call cold and flu season, but now it's referred to as respiratory virus season. And the reason is because, we have other respiratory viruses. We're talking about COVID-19. We're talking about the flu, RSV, and your typical run-of-the-mill colds. So we want to give you practical, science-based, let's say that again, science-based or evidence-based strategies to protect you and your family from respiratory virus season. Today, we're going to be sharing how genetics influences your immune response, how pharmaceutical-grade supplements can strengthen your body's defenses, and why vaccines still matter. And also, we have some important community events coming up, so stay tuned to the end. So we're going to start this conversation by talking about nutrigenomics. And we talked about this before. If you watch any of our videos, you know that nutrigenomics is the science of how your genes affects the way your body processes nutrients. And immune health is one of the most important areas that this impacts. When we analyze your DNA or your MedsPLUS nutrigenomic report, we're looking at a couple of things related to immune health and very important gene pathways, such as vitamin D metabolism. Many of you who follow us are African American or Black, and you know that vitamin D is a hormone that many of us have decreased values in because of the melanin in our skin. But vitamin D is very important to your immune health. It influences how your body activates and uses. The nutrigenomic report will show us how your body activates and uses this essential hormone. We also look at your inflammatory cytokines like tumor necrosis factor alpha and interleukin 6. These regulate your response, your immune response, and your recovery. So if you have genetic weaknesses in the inflammatory cytokines, it may be a little harder for you to respond, for your body to respond and you to recover from respiratory diseases. We also take a look at your body's antioxidant and detoxification pathways, especially how well you produce and recycle glutathione. Many of you haven't heard of glutathione, but it's your body's master antioxidant, and we'll learn more about that later. But why does this matter? The reason it matters is because two people can take the same supplement and only one person actually benefits. That's where personalized medicine wins. That's why it's important to take a look at your DNA, your nutrigenomic report, and we use that to target nutrient gaps that may be invisible to routine lab work. We give your immune system the support that it actually needs.
Yes, so let's talk about how to give your immune system a real boost from the inside out. At MedsPLUS, we don't just hand out supplements, we personalize them based on your health. And if you choose to get a nutrigenomic test based on your genetics. So let's break down a few of our top immune support picks. First up is vitamin D3 plus K2. Vitamin D is one of the most powerful nutrients for your immune system. It helps your body spot and fight off invaders like viruses and bacteria. And K2 helps make sure your D3 goes where it's needed, in your bones and immune cells, not your arteries. But here's the kicker. Some people have genes that make it harder to turn sunlight or regular D3 into its active form. If that's you, we can guide you toward a stronger or more absorbable product. But we don't know unless we do the nutrigenomic test. So that's important to keep in mind as well. Next is zinc. Zinc helps your body create white blood cells. And I like to think of white blood cells as the frontline soldiers in your immune defense army. It also helps heal wounds and protect your nose, throat, and lungs. We typically recommend zinc for short bursts, like when you've been exposed to illnesses or feel a cold coming on. And then lastly, we've got vitamin C, an old school favorite that still holds up. It supports your skin, your tissues, and your body's natural barriers. And when taken early, it can even help shorten how long you're sick.
All right, so those are some basic vitamin supplements. Many of you are aware of those, but we hope that that provided you some value as, again, we head into this respiratory virus season. The next thing we want to talk about, and I kind of prefaced this earlier, is glutathione. And glutathione, again, is your body's master antioxidant. It's made inside your cells, and it helps to neutralize free radicals. It helps regulate inflammation, which is very important during an inflammatory process like a cold or the flu or RSV. And it supports detoxification, especially in your liver and your lungs. It also keeps other antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E working effectively. So it's vital for respiratory protection. The problem with glutathione is that it is easily depleted by things like stress, things like illness, alcohol, and smoking. So think about that. If you have someone who is under stress, which, reports say most Americans are under some type of stress, an illness, if you have a chronic illness, especially regarding your respiratory system, we're talking about COPD, emphysema, maybe even some lung cancers. You are currently, or you were a previous smoker. You know that when you previously smoked, or if you're a current smoker, you're more prone to respiratory type illnesses. So glutathione, which is your body's master antioxidant, is depleted by these factors. It's also depleted by certain medications like Tylenol. I mean, how many of us take Tylenol when we have some type of pain or fever? Statin medications, we talked about this last week with coenzyme Q10. If you're on a statin medication, which millions of Americans are, that can deplete your glutathione. So that's why we study this during your nutrigenomic test. We want to make sure that your body is properly manufacturing glutathione, it's properly using glutathione, because when it is, it supports a healthy immune system. So that's where things like NAC or N-acetylcysteine comes in. NAC or NAC is a precursor, or it's made right before glutathione in the biochemical process. It helps your body rebuild its reserves while also offering respiratory benefits on its own. It's been shown to reduce mucus, which again is very important for respiratory diseases, support lung tissue, making it more healthy, and it also assists in immune modulation, especially during a viral illness such as RSV, COVID-19, and the flu. We often recommend NAC for people who have chronic sinus or chest infections, autoimmune conditions, you have a high exposure to toxins or pollution, and anyone under chronic physical or emotional stress. Again, that's worth repeating. Anyone who is under chronic physical or emotional stress. With that said, NAC and glutathione are for everyone. And we'd like to talk to you about that individually. So it's important to schedule a consultation with us so we can discuss whether these two immune boosters are right for you.
Awesome. So next, I'm going to talk about another layer of immune protection, vaccines. You know, MedsPLUS, we believe in prevention, and vaccine is one of those ways. At MedsPLUS, we believe in both and an approach to health. So supplements as well as fighting smarter through vaccines. As we move into the fall season, there are a few vaccines we recommend staying up to date on. The flu shot, updated COVID booster, the RSV vaccine, especially for adults over 60 and those with asthma, diabetes, and heart conditions. And now the pneumonia vaccine, recently approved for adults starting at age 50. It is especially important if you have a chronic condition or a weakened immune system. These vaccines give your body a preview of what to fight. They teach your immune system how to respond before things get serious. And that's where supplements come in. They act like your fuel and your armor, helping your immune system stay strong and recover faster. So kind of think of it like this. The vaccines, they're the training manual. The supplements are the support team, fueling your army and helping it win the fight. At MedsPLUS, we'll help you build a personalized plan, one that fits your age, your health, and your genetic makeup. So we want to be able to protect your wellness from every angle, and that is why we offer the nutrigenomics test. So next steps. You see our number on the screen. You have our email address as well as our website to contact us to set up a consultation. Please, please, please take advantage of that. Many times, when we go in for an appointment, based on what we've told the doctor, they'll prescribe something. So now we take the guesswork out. We base it based on your genetic makeup, and that is as personal as we can get. So here's the bottom line. Your immune health is personal, and it deserves a personalized plan.
That's absolutely right, Jennifer. So we hope that you found this information valuable. Again, as we head into respiratory virus season, we want to make sure that we help protect you from every angle possible. That's offering consultations based on your nutrition, making sure that we eat well to support our immune system, get our vaccines, and also take the appropriate supplements. So before we wrap up, we want to give you some exciting updates to what's going on in the MedsPLUS community. This past Thursday, I had the honor of attending the Black Women's Mental Health Equity Summit here in Birmingham. And during that summit, we had the participants register for a free nutrigenomic test. And we were able to get several registrants. And right now, I want to show you guys who was registered and also show you who is going to receive the free nutrigenomic test. So give me just a second, and I am going to share. Oops.
Oh, this is exciting.
It is very exciting.
They're saving a lot of money for this test.
That is correct. Yeah, they're saving a lot of money. And the thing is, most of these people in the room were mental health professionals. So, of course, the hope is that they will share it with their patients and their clients and be able to recommend us for the testing. So we have all of their names here on the screen. And I'm going to press it and we'll see who is the winner. Here we go. All right. So Dr. Kenya it is. Dr. Kenya, congratulations. You are the winner of a free nutrigenomic test from MedsPLUS. We will reach out to you and let you know that you have won, and we'll arrange for you to get the test and be able to take the test. Second, we want to tell you about, so congratulations, Dr. Kenya. And again, if you did not win a test, please feel free to go out to our website, complete the form, and we'll reach out to you to make an appointment with us. Next, we want to invite you all to join us this Thursday at Parker High School for the District 5 Health Fair. So it's going to be at A.H. Parker High School this Thursday, July 24th from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m. There'll be everything from free health screenings, lots of resources and information. MedsPLUS will be there, also offering health screenings. We're going to be checking blood pressure and blood sugar. You'll see Dr. Jennifer and some of our team there. This is a free event. And the great thing about this event, Jennifer, and I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but you can actually go on the website to District 5 and register for a free ride to and from the health fair. So if you don't have transportation, if you have any of those barriers that prevent you from getting there, you can actually go to the website and register for free transportation to and from the health fair. And I think that is amazing.
I would just like to add, Dr. Pauline, that UAB Live Health Smart will be there, and they do a pretty comprehensive health screening. And afterwards, you get a consultation with the doctor. So if you know of someone who's kind of in between insurance, or if you just want to be able to ask questions after they do your screenings for cholesterol, A1C, I would definitely take advantage of this opportunity. It is priceless.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And our last announcement is this Friday, which is July 25th at 11 o'clock. Dr. Jennifer will be giving a talk on arthritis. So we know that arthritis is an inflammatory process. Dr. Jennifer will go into all of the physiology and signs and symptoms and treatment. And again, I'd like you to consider or nutrigenomic testing as a way to combat arthritis, because arthritis is an inflammatory process. And through your nutrigenomic results, we can actually take a look at inflammatory markers. So Dr. Jennifer, do you have a little preview of what they can expect regarding arthritis on Friday?
I think you just gave it to them. Yes, we'll go into all the details. And I'll also offer recommendations as it relates to the supplements that are available for inflammation. So I think that will be very informative for ways that MedsPLUS can actually help with that.
Yeah, because a lot of doctors recommend anti-inflammatories, Mobic and Celebrex, even ibuprofen and naproxen, which are over the counter as Advil and Aleve. But we do know that there are limitations to those. We want to definitely for people to watch their kidney function when they're taking those. So if there is a natural way or a less pharmaceutical way that you can help with arthritis symptoms, we definitely want to recommend those. And Dr. Jennifer will do an excellent job of highlighting those on Friday. So that is this Friday, July 25th, 10:30. You'll be able to walk around and talk to some health vendors. And the talk begins at 11 a.m. And it's at Thirgood Memorial CME Church on Center Street in Birmingham. And this will also be on our social media pages if you don't have a chance to get the information here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So bottom line, y'all, do you want to know how your genes, lifestyle, and the right supplements can work together to keep you healthy this season? Schedule a nutrigenomic consult with us at MedsPLUS. We'll walk you through it and answer your questions and help you build a routine that works for your body. You can catch this episode and past ones on our YouTube channel. So be sure to go over to our YouTube channel, MedsPLUS Consulting, and subscribe. And if this helped you today, share it with a friend or tag us on social media.
So this has been this week's MedsPLUS Medical Minute. Again, we hope it was helpful. If you have any other topics that you want us to discuss, please let us know. But otherwise, we will see y'all next Monday. Have a good afternoon, everybody.
Bye.
At MedsPLUS Consulting Pharmacy and Wellness Center, results matter. Don't settle for less when it comes to your health. Empower your health journey with a pharmacy that puts you first. Transferring your pharmacy is easy with our guidance. Plus, we offer prescription delivery and medication management.
Bringing the pharmacist back to the community. MedsPLUS Consulting Pharmacy and Wellness Center.
Visit MedsPLUS Consulting Pharmacy and Wellness Center in downtown Birmingham at the new South Federal Building.